What's going on, everybody? I'm KB. And this is the Men Empowerment Movement, where we do checks and balances. I'm a book author, and these are my books: Millennium Women, Gender Assassination, The Plot to Destroy All Things Male, and Millennium Women, War on Men, Bully Tactics is Why Their Independence is Failing in a Relationship and How to Be Empowered. Okay, this book is on Amazon, War on Men, and this book will be out next month, Gender Assassination. Guys, get both of those books. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. It's going to teach you how to defend yourself, and it's going to show you what's going on behind the scenes. That people are trying to destroy you as a man. Okay, and it's going to help you out a lot. Okay, now today's topic is: was the Me Too movement created in order to take down men in power? Was the Me Too movement created in order to take down men in power? And I say yes. And the reason why I say yes is because they're advocating just believe her, which means if you just believe her, he's already guilty with zero proof, zero evidence, and no due process. Let's lock him up and throw away the key. Okay? Let's do that. We don't need no courts. We don't need no judge and jury. We just finna railroad his ass right into the joint. That's what they're saying. From cases of 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago with zero proof. Now, if that's not a hostile takedown of men, I don't know what the hell is. Sure it is. Now, everything has a checks and balance. So, who's checking the women in the Me Too movement? Nobody. That's why they're running you over. That's why you're scared, walking around on eggshells, scared to offend the average woman as if she's some type of queen or princess or something. Okay? So what I'm saying is that we're here to check that bullshit. Because they're not going to sit here, intimidate men, get away with it, okay, because they own a power grab. This is all about a power grab, guys. See, if you can vilify, demonize men, you can take them down, make them damaged goods. Now, let's say you got a man and a woman going up for like a political position. Let's say they run for Congress or senator. The man is damaged goods. They done deemed him damaged goods. That's why I say gender assassination. They're assassinating men's gender. Like character assassination. They're making men damaged goods. They're making men obsolete. That's why we got to stand up against this, guys. The plot to destroy all things male. Okay? And what I mean by that is, look around you. Look at your TV. Look at your movies. Look at your commercials. Everything you see is anti-male. They got us out here like we the Antichrist. Okay? They got us out here like we just bumbling idiots with two left feet. The woman is strong, she's independent, she's a business career woman, and she got to teach this man how to drink water. Pour it in his nose. That's how they got us out here looking, fellas. And we're saying, enough is enough. Okay? We are strong, independent men over here who's very confident, and we're going to portray that. See, they don't want us to be confident over here. They don't want us to be independent. If you say you're strong and independent man, watch how a woman react to you. You know what she's going to do? She's going to get offended. Offended that you say you're strong and independent. That's offensive to her. Now, why would that be offensive to her? Because, fellas, this is the image they're trying to destroy. They don't want you to be strong and independent because they can't compete with that. See, their emotional and sensitivity needs prevent them from competing with that. Now, I know you're going to get a lot of people over this home saying, oh, that's sexist, that's sexist. No, it's not sexist. It's the facts. Because otherwise, you wouldn't be offended by a man being strong and independent. Now, I say the movement, the empowerment movement, men's empowerment movement, is because women don't have a monopoly on empowerment. They don't have a monopoly at all. Okay? Men can be empowered too. It has nothing to do with women, period. They can be empowered, do their thing. But see, men can be empowered too because they're thinking like, oh, well, men got everything. No, we don't. Men need to be taught, educated, trained, just like a woman. See, here's the thing, guys. They don't want you to come up. They want to be able to empower themselves, come up and stand tall and say, you know what I'm saying, we're empowered. We got jobs and money, we can do our thing, we don't need a man, he can go to hell. But here's the situation. Okay? They don't want you to come up. They want you to stay still. See, they want to rise, they want you to stay steady. Stay still. You stay down here. You can't advance. Okay? You can't come up. That's where they want you at, so they can be better than you and above you. See, that's why they have a hard time with you being empowered. That's why they have a hard time with you bettering yourself. They don't want you to better yourself. See, because they can't compete with a strong, independent, confident man because of that emotional sensitivity need. See, that's a weakness to them. And that weakness is causing them to not be able to measure up. They can't measure up because of that weakness. So therefore, you know what I'm saying, they use it as a strength. They say, hey, well, I'm sensitive, so you got to give me some type of special privileges and preferential treatment for being emotional and sensitive. We got to treat her with kid gloves. Now, that stops you from striving and achieving. It stops you from treating her as an equal. You can't talk to her tough like a man. You can't talk to her equal like a man. You got to talk to her like child, like with kid gloves. So now she get to silence and censor your voice. You can't criticize her. You can't judge her. You can't oppose her. You can't debate her. Okay? You can't do anything that she dislikes because of her emotional and sensitivity needs. So therefore, she's sitting on the throne saying, hey, like a princess, I'm above you. I'm better than you. I'm entitled. I'm beyond reproach. I'm untouchable. See, that stops you in your tracks. That keeps you stifled. Now she can go in unabated, okay, like a running back running a touchdown, because you can't tackle her, so she goes straight on into the end zone, untouched. The end zone in this case is into power. It's into jobs. It's into political arenas. Okay? It's everything that they trying to trump over you, which keeps you there and gets them into the end zone. See, they don't want the challenge. They think men are supposed to just let them have their way. They're saying, hey, let me have my way, otherwise it's sexist and offensive, and you're attacking women. Now, they challenge men, and they saying you can't challenge them back, because that's sexist and an attack on women, and it's offensive to women. No, it's not. That's what I call a psychological con game. It's a con game, fellas. And you can't fall for the trick, the okie doke. That's to get you to not challenge them so they can get what they want over you. Okay? They want to be above you. They are way beyond equality. Way beyond. They have gone into men's rights. Because now you can't say what you want to say. You can't do what you want to do. Isn't that your right to do, to say what you want to say? Your First Amendment right? Sure it is. They telling you can't. So they taking away your First Amendment right to free speech. With the Me Too movement, they taking away your due process rights. They telling you can't even defend yourself because you deemed guilty off the top because just believe her. You see how women are taking power and control and also at the same time destroying men, taking them down at the same time. See, that's what the Me Too movement is all about, guys. See, you can't go and talk to a woman in a way. You have to check and double check to make sure that you're not offending her. The average woman, make sure you're not offending her like she's a princess sitting on the throne who can do no wrong. So you got to understand what a princess is. See, a princess says, hey, everyone caters to her, but she caters to no one. That's what a princess is. She's untouchable. You have to bow down to her. That's the way women got men out here doing, bow down to them. Hey, you don't talk to a woman that way. What does that mean? What is she saying? You don't talk to a woman that way. You know what she's saying, fellas? You're a lowly little rat. You don't talk to the queen that way. The queen has spoken. Listen at the attitude that the average woman has because she thinks she's entitled to talk to you that way, and she's entitled to have you serve her. That's what she's saying to you. The Me Too movement has got men out here like, oh, did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want her to be mad at me. Like a little kid. Like a little kid whose mother is gonna punish him because he talked back to her. That's how they got men out here behaving, and that's how they got men out acting. Well, over here, we got a phrase that we've adopted. And I want you guys to adopt this phrase. And it's a phrase from Gone with the Wind. It is called, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn that you're offended. I don't give a damn that you're sensitive and emotional. I owe you nothing. See, guys, you got to understand. Women are independent, strong, and equal and very serious competitors to men. Let them own that. Let them own that. Because they can't jump behind the gender card for protection and saying they weak and defenseless now. That's how they've been giving you the okey-doke. That's how they've been tricking you out of your rights. That's how they've been getting above you. That's why they got you walking around on eggshells, because they saying you have to bow down to her sensitivity needs and emotional needs, as if you owe her something. Those are her needs. Those are her problems. Okay? You don't owe her nothing. Nothing. And that includes preferential treatment and special privileges for her emotional and sensitivity needs. So when the Me Too movement comes up and say you just believe her, and you say, no, I don't. I don't have to believe her. I have to believe the evidence, the proof. We have to give him his day in court, his due process rights. And that's where it's going to stand. And if you don't like it, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Because I don't owe you nothing. See, women became from dependent to independent. Back in the day when men ran the things, they had the money, they had the power, situation over women, they may have owed them some type of, privilege because they was running the show. They was in control. But now women took the control out of their hands and put it in women's hands. And I hear every day telling men they don't need them, they can kiss their ass and go to hell. Okay? So therefore, right back at you. Because my thing is this, we don't owe you nothing. If you're sensitive and emotional, that means you can't measure up. That's what that means, fellas. They can't measure up. But you don't owe her nothing for that. You don't have to bow down to that. And you don't have to abide by her rules and her laws that she put into place. Those are her rules. There's no law written that says that you have to bow down to her emotional and sensitivity needs. What law is that? Where that law is written at? Where that's on the books at? It's not. So you don't have to, she made it up in order to control you. She made it up in order to control you. Now, you can sit there and fall for the okey-doke. You can go right on along with it. Oh, we have to give women a break. You know what I'm saying? They're emotional. They may cry or something like that. But you know what you're saying? You yourself saying she can't measure up. But the same woman who I had beaten on the chest saying she independent, can do anything a man can do, and telling you to go to hell, saying she can't measure up. Because if she going to cry because she got tough talk, if she going to be emotional because she can't do what a man can do, whose fault is that? We don't owe her nothing. We don't owe her nothing. There are a lot of tough women out here. A lot of them. Okay, I applaud them. Okay? A lot of these women are tougher than some of these guys today. Okay? But my thing is this. That's the exception, not the rule. They want to make this the rule so they can keep men under their feet. The Me Too movement is here to take down men. Okay? It's here to take them down. And we said enough is enough. Enough is enough. We're not going to be, have our hands tied behind our back and then say fight. You're going to get the hell beat out of you. Believe that. And that's what women are doing. They're beating the hell out of men because they're having it both ways. They're saying they're strong and independent and a very serious competitor to men on one hand. And on the other hand, they're saying we're weak and defenseless and we got to get preferential treatment for our weaknesses and our emotions and our sensitivity needs. And if you don't give it to us, you're offensive, you're sexist. See, that gets you to stop doing what you're doing and give them their way. And what does that mean? You can't tackle them. Straight into the end zone, fellas. Touchdown. That's what they want. That's how they had it. That's how they've been beating you and defeating you. By having it both ways. We're saying enough is enough. You won't have it this way. You said you were strong, equal, independent, and a very serious competitor to men, and you will be treated as such. We will no longer give you preferential treatment and special privileges for your emotional needs. That means you're not equal if you want privileges for emotion. You're not equal if you want special treatment, okay, for your sensitivity needs. That means you can't measure up like you say you could over here when you say you're strong and independent, can do whatever a man can do. See how they having it both ways, fellas? And the Me Too movement has driven a hole right into that because they're saying she's emotional. She's sensitive. Why would she lie? Why would she bring this up if it wasn't true? As if women don't lie. See? So the Me Too movement ain't nothing but a psychological con game, fellas. Okay? It's another way of grabbing power away from men and giving it to women. It's another way of destroying men so they can go into power. That's what this is all about. It's a power grab. They can give a damn about this woman. Okay? They're using her sexual crisis in order to take down men in power, make them damaged goods so they can go into power when they got equal man and woman. They're going to get the benefit of the doubt every time. That's what they're doing, fellas. So I'm here to tell you what's going on, how it's going on, so you can put an end to it. So when a woman jump up and holler, she's strong and independent, don't challenge her. Let her own that. Let her own that. You challenge the weak sensitivity needs because that's how she's destroying you. That's how she's taking you down. That's how she's defeating you. Because she figured you have to bow down to that and let her have her way. As if she's 5 years old. Because you got to treat her with kid gloves, remember? If you don't treat her with kid gloves, your sex is inoffensive and attacking women. See the psychological con game, fellas? It's a psychological con game. Okay? The Me Too movement is a psychological con game. It's here in order to take down men in power. Because zero proof and zero evidence and believe her means you're automatically guilty. Why go to court? Why? You don't need to. Why have a judge and jury? For what? You're guilty. Go jump into jail, lock the key, and throw that bastard away. That's what they're saying. They'd rather lock you up. Okay? From some 35 years ago, 10, 20 years ago, so they can have power. Believe it or not. So we're not going to be scared around here. We're not gonna fall for the okie doke, and we're not going to bow down to the Me Too movement and no damn body else. We're gonna hold their feet to the fire. They're strong, equal, and independent. So when she come with that case saying 10 years ago, we say we want to see proof. And when they started that emotional sensitivity thing and said, hey, we got to trust her and believe her, and we can't talk to her that way, we're gonna say that's bullshit. She's strong, she's equal, she's independent, and we want to see some facts. If we don't see no facts, don't bring that bullshit. Don't bring it. We ain't giving women no more special privileges and treatment for their emotional sensitivity needs when they standing in a man's face saying how equal and strong and serious competitors they are. See, we're not going to let them have it both ways no more. Okay? We're going to put a check on the Me Too movement. We're not going to be walking around here bowing down to the average woman talking about, oh, well, we got to give her the benefit of the doubt. Go ahead. You go right on here, give her that benefit and see what happened to you. Your ass going straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 like Monopoly. Okay? You keep giving her the benefit of the doubt and your ass keep going to jail. If that's where you want, you go right on ahead. But to the ones that don't want it, we standing up and saying we going to fight that sensitivity and emotional need to make them stand on their own 2 feet. Show us some proof. You got proof? I have no problem with it. You got no proof? Don't bring that bullshit. Don't bring it. Okay? Because we ain't falling for it. We ain't going for it. We gonna be tough on her. We ain't giving her no breaks. because she's sensitive and emotional. Or she may have been through things. She may have, or she may not have. We don't know. So we got to treat everybody fair and equal. This is the Checks and Balance channel, fellas. Checks and Balance channel. So I'm going to wrap this thing up. We got a motto over here that says, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Show us some proof. That's the way we're moving forward on everything over here on the Men's Empowerment channel. So fellas, y'all like, comment, subscribe, okay? And until the next episode, holla.